Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so that way you guys can see all the cool things that I haul in this channel. Today is just a military load. We're taking this for the National Guard. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but it's moving from one location to another for them. And then I gotta bounce over. It's just a short little hop, and then I gotta bounce over. I got a carrier bearing going bad, so I'm gonna bounce over to my home shop, Robertsdale, Alabama, and get some stuff fixed, because they've already ordered all the parts for me. So I am this load only went a few hundred miles. And or is going a few hundred miles, I should say. But I'm excited. I'm finally getting back on the road, doing stuff, getting stuff done. I mean, man, I can't wait. I'm gonna buy one of these when it goes up into the auctions, the government auctions. I'm gonna buy one of these things and turn it into the ultimate off-road vehicle. But guys, I've already walked around and checked everything. I'm actually running a little behind here. I got to get over there and drop this off, so that way I can make it over to the shop before they close. Make sure they've got all the stuff that we need. Make sure they can do a once over on my truck tonight. Make sure I'm not missing anything. And then we're gonna get everything fixed, get back on the road again. I don't have anything planned after this, because obviously I'm going to the shop. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But guys, stick around here. We're gonna get into some interesting things. All right, let's go. Now would be a great time to answer some questions, and I get emailed questions on a regular basis. You know, mainly the biggest one is people asking for advice how to get into heavy haul, and I want to take some time and answer a specific one that I received, because this person is just getting their CDL. They're just finishing CDL school, so I figured I would give them, because I knew that that I wanted to get into this while I was in CDL school, and this person emailed me saying that they were just finishing up CDL school and their ultimate goal is to get into heavy haul. So I figured this would be a great way to kind of answer a big question. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read the questions to you guys that he asked. It's from Trevor Carlin out of Washington State, and he says, so I have a question. I'm finishing CDL school. My end game is to get into heavy haul. I was wondering if you had any advice for me on getting into trucking and getting into heavy haul. Thank you for your time. All right, Trevor. So, and this kind of goes along with everybody else that's been asking the same question. I'm gonna tell you how I did it, man. And you just finishing CDL school, I'm gonna tell you your best route would be to find an open deck company that'll hire you right out of CDL school, such as TMC. I refer to TMC a lot because I like their company. I like their motto. I like the fact that they keep their trucks clean. That's my mindset, man. Is trying to keep everything clean, because your truck is the first image. You know, it's the first impression every time you pull into a customer's facility. So I really like the way that TMC runs their business. But my suggestion is to get into a company such as TMC, get your open deck experience, and just gradually move up from there. I mean, once you get your open deck experience, a year, 2 years under your belt, no incidents, no safety violations, nothing like that, then you start moving up into the little bit bigger stuff. You know, you start taking the oversized loads on the flatbed, a little bit wider, maybe you know, up to 10 foot wide on a flatbed or something. And then move up to a step deck so you can start hauling a little bit taller loads, learning how to secure everything down and everything, and just keep moving your way through the ranks like that. That's exactly how I did it. I started on a flatbed, I got myself a low gross step deck, and then I just kept moving up. I didn't try to cut any corners, because this is it's a very safety regulated part of the industry. I mean, there are companies out there when they're hiring you on, or even if you're leasing onto a company to do heavy haul, they look strongly at your background to see what you have experience in before they just say, okay, you can go out there and haul this big stuff. So make sure that you get the experience. There's really no fast track way of saying it, unless you have like a dad or a family member that owns a trucking company and they do heavy haul, and you can go out and train with them and stuff like that. That's really your only way of fast tracking. So, like, we got a stapler right here on the side. Oh no, it's not. It's local police. So that's really the best solid answer I can give you, is just start out on an open deck and work your way up through that. Don't try and fast track your way through this stuff, because it's gonna end up biting you in the end, man. It's not something that you can just come out and jump into. Believe it or not, watching these loads go down the road, some of these drivers making it look easy and everything, it's not as easy as it looks driving, a car next to them. You gotta pay attention a lot to this stuff. But guys, I wanted to answer a question that I get asked on a regular basis here, and kind of fill you guys in, let you guys know what's going on with how to do that. Because I mean, even on my live feed the other night that I did, that was one of the number one questions that came up, is how to get into heavy haul. And there's really no short answer for it. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take you getting experience. It's gonna take you moving through the ranks, just as if you were to go to any job. You're gonna start at the bottom and you're gonna start slowly working your way up. You're not gonna come out here and jump into something and your first 6 months out on the road. It's just not gonna happen. So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's my carrier bearing's starting to go bad. I'm hoping that I can make it over to Robertsdale. getting highly irritated with things going wrong. So, yeah, just kick back, relax. We're gonna finish out this drive, get over here, deliver, and then I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. All right guys, look, all the military vehicles back here, we all just got unloaded, trailers unloaded, another load safe and sound. So we are gonna get down to Robertsdale because, what can I say, I got another issue, man. So about 20 miles before I got here, my fancy little check engine light decided to pop on, and now my truck is extremely derated. I'm only getting 20 pounds of boost. It's actuator valve. Google says the most common problem is wire breaks and then it loses connection, and we get the issues that I'm having now, which is being derated. And called the mechanic, safe to drive there, just I'm gonna be basically going slow and probably getting really horrible fuel mileage. But they've already got all the stuff there waiting on me. And we're only about 350 miles from there, so let's boogie on over there. Guys, all right, so made it back to the shop. Now my good buddy AJ is in here looking at the heartbeat of the old girl, making sure that everything's going good. We're doing an overhead. We got the carrier bearings in already. We've done some other little minor things to it, but I am making sure that I am set because I do not want to keep having to bounce back over here because check engine lights come on. Oh, which, by the way, I'll show you guys what my check engine light issue was. What ended up happening is one of my wires rubbed ever so slightly and rubbed through, and well, let's see if we can see it in this mess here. But right here, I don't know if you guys could see it, but there's a little rub through on that wire, and it was touching the motor block there, the engine block there, and inside, and grounding out and causing that actuator there, actuator there to fault out. So it derated the truck and gave me a fun, boring ride all the way back to the shop here. But guys, we're getting all this stuff done. I'm gonna walk over and check on my trailer, because make sure nobody's messed with it, because we've been in there under the hood all day. All right, nobody's messed with this. But guys, man, quick easy run. Like I said, this was just a little legal run, helping out the military, moving some stuff for them, because we love our military. And I'm going to go back in, help these guys finish wrapping all this up, and we are gonna go to get ready to get back on the road this week. And hey, look, the banner is getting bigger. The banner got bigger. So we're gonna get back on the road this week, get out and do a couple more loads, and then I'm gonna go home for, I don't know, not nearly as long as what I was doing last year. I'm not gonna spend the months at home like I was. I mean, maybe once this year I'll take a time off like that, but this year it's go home for maybe a week, if that, and get back out on the road. But man, we've been busy all day. We got stuff laying all around, all over. I keep saying we, like I'm doing anything. I'm really not doing too much. Look, my hands are pretty much clean still. It's all AJ. AJ does everything to my truck. So I'm gonna get out of here though. I'm gonna get back to trying to help him and learn some of this stuff. And I will see you guys all in the next one.